Hey everyone, welcome to the Game Week 18 team selection video. Lots of changes, lots of very necessary changes for this video to share that have already been made in preparation for tomorrow. Our game week starts, sorry, this video is being shot on Thursday night, which is why I'm saying tomorrow. By the time you view it, it will be the day the game week starts, which is Friday, January the 13th. If you've been liking these videos, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll get into it as well as all the transfers made. This week, Monza plays Cremonese and Lazio plays AC Milan, so I'm going with Di Gregorio in net. Along the back line, we have Biol, Tomori, Dumfries, and Gigi. Little worried about some of this as Biol didn't start last game, Dumfries and Gigi all did not start this past game week. I'm hoping with the quick turnaround of games, they do begin actually starting these games. Tomori's been pretty reliable, just the Milan backline hasn't. Um, but that is what it looks like there. I actually may choose to sit or actually, you know what? I'm going to do that live right now and sit Beal to start. In the midfield, we have Barella, Leao, Anderson, and Coop Miners have been brought back into the squad. Scored a goal last game. I know he's not the most attacking player, but for one of the transfers I made, I needed to do something like bring in a player like Coop Miners to make money for him. So that is one new addition to the squad this week, and is someone that I used to have that was pretty reliable before. In the attack is where majority of the changes are, though. We have Immobile, Lautaro Martinez being brought back in. It was kind of a mistake to get rid of him. I thought he'd take longer to get back in the squad, but he got back in after just one game and then started putting the goals in again. So now I got the Immobile and Lautaro Martinez up front. That should be a heavy hitting four just between the two of them. As well, I really don't know how to pronounce his name, but Chura. I need to find a striker that was 5.2 or less. He is very cheap. I think he's 4.4, and since the World Cup has happened, he's been starting for Monza, and he's got a goal to his name. All three, Atalanta, Monza, and Inter Milan, all have relatively okay fixtures for the next 5 to 6 weeks, so I'm happy about that as well. Obviously, if like Monza doesn't have a good fixture, something like that, I'll be benching Ciora for one of my other players. As I do have some bigger players on the bench this week, Kvaratskhelia and Kim facing Juve. Juve's been excellent defensively. I haven't had a ton of good things to say about them this year, but that is one thing that has been very consistent lately is how stellar their defense has been. But they do see the bench this week. Kim also got subbed off halfway through last week, so that upset me a little bit. So he's going to take the third bench spot. Captain this week is now that I have Martinez in, I was gonna pick now I'm at a crossroads. When I made this captaincy decision, I hadn't brought in Lautaro Martinez yet. I'm gonna keep it on Leao for now just because he's been so consistent and less of a risk of rotation. But I will switch the vice captaincy over to Lautaro. Actually, no, I'm just gonna keep the same for this week. I'll let you know of any switches if they do come up, but this is going to be the squad for this week. As for a top 5 this week, I would definitely go along with what a lot of people have said if we go back to that. I would be bringing Danilo in probably. I mean, they do face Napoli this week, but Juventus has been so good defensively. Danilo is the consistent defender that's been there, and he's even been scoring goals. So I'd definitely be bringing him in. Lautaro Martinez is a must as well, I think, right now. Him and Immobile, those two strikers together, like it's hard to get them both in. As you saw, I need to make sacrifices in my spending in order to have them both in my squad. Both of them are so clutch right now. I know Immobile didn't have a great game week last week, but you know he's going to be finding the back of the net despite Lazio being poor overall. Rafael Leao would be another one to have in. These are just kind of the top players right now. No team has extremely good fixtures right now to really point something out in that direction. And lastly, if I had to pick one more player, Tonali has been really great. And he's not in my squad, and I do wish I had him in my squad, but he's been getting points like crazy lately. So that's Immobile, Lautaro Martinez, Danilo, Tonali. Sorry, do I still owe you one more? And the last one, I guess I will go with is Kostic, who's been playing great for Juve. Yeah, I thought I had Alpha already, so I just threw out a Juve player there. So you can see there's some Juve bias to that last one. I don't know why I didn't. I felt like I already had four there, but he has been playing great along the left side of Juve, creating lots of chances. Okay, that is going to be the team selection today. Hopefully I can get back into the top 1,000 in the world and make my way back into the top 10 for our league as well. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Take care.